You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First this morning, several people stabbed in the Union City community while you were sleeping, including a child. The latest on the investigation.
Some in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward are concerned about Georgia Power's plans to expand what they want from the power company.
Plenty of sunshine around the forecast area today, but changes are coming our way as we head toward the weekend. Expect the breezy conditions this afternoon as well. We're going to break it all down for you in the full forecast coming up.
First this morning, a mass stabbing incident in Union City.
11 Alive's Molly Oak has been working to get you the latest information.
The scene is clear this morning after first responders took multiple people, including a child, to the hospital. It happened last night at 9:30 at Arcadia Apartments on Thompson Road off Highway 92. Police got a call about people getting stabbed. Officers say they first found 3 women stabbed. Then police say they found a 5-year-old with cuts, too. Now, police have not told us how serious their injuries are. Union City Police is investigating. Guys.
Hours from now, we're going to hear from the family of a man who says he was eaten alive by bed bugs at the Fulton County Jail.
LaShawn Thompson's family is planning to go to the county commissioners meeting to demand accountability. And it comes a day after this protest. The family hopes to speak during the public comment period. They're planning a press conference after that meeting.
People living in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward are worried about the future of a large Georgia Power substation. The possibility of Georgia Power doubling its footprint has been a hot topic in the area for almost a year now. People say the utility quietly bought several homes only to destroy those homes for the expansion. Georgia Power says they're planning the least disruptive option.
I just wish that, when people talked about the stakeholders in the situation, what they meant was the people they're serving and not their shareholders. That's really about it. I really think that the people who are actually able to make the decisions need to be sitting in this room when we're, talking about it.
The current plan includes a large strip of green space, a security wall to contain new 65-foot towers, and room for more hardware there. Right now, we're working to learn when Georgia will transition to a new state-run healthcare marketplace that could affect nearly 900,000 people. It replaces healthcare.gov as the site Georgians visit to choose their healthcare plans. As of now, the online portal still needs federal approval from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
That was a look at your top headlines.
All right. We're still going to deal with wind today, Chesley.
We are going to deal with the wind, and we're dealing with cooler temperatures starting off this morning. You see we're down into the 40s, low 40s out there in some spots, even some 30s. Did you peep that? Did you see it? You got 41 degrees in Covington, 46 in McDonough, 49 degrees over in Forest Park. You're looking at 40 in Chattahoochee Hills, 38 right there in the heart of Coweta County in Noonan. You're looking at 38 also in Dallas and Paulding County, 38 in Bremen. You're looking at 44 in Marietta, 41 Powder Springs. Mapleton, you're at 45 degrees, a little bit warmer as you get closer to the city, right at 50 in Tucker, 49 degrees downtown Atlanta and East Point at the current hour. What to wear forecast calls for at least a sweater for this morning as you head into the bus stop. If you got to stand outside for a little while, yeah, if you got your short sleeves on, you may get a little chilly. 71 will be your afternoon high temperature, and with that wind that we'll have, it'll be a bit breezy, not as windy as yesterday. It will feel on the cool side, especially if you're standing in the shade. So I'd say just go ahead and keep that sweater on or light jacket on for the rest of the day. Winds are starting off calm this morning. Once we get to the afternoon, you notice how they pick up to about 15 to 18 miles per hour. Gusts will be in the 20 mile per hour range. They're going to die out later on tonight, and I think they'll stay on the calm side for tomorrow as well, about 10 miles per hour or less. So finally, we're going to loose that wind. Let it go. Let it go. You're looking at a few clouds building back off to the west. First time this week, we're starting to see clouds begin to enter into this particular map of the southeast. And so that will get a little closer to us, but we have at least 2 days, I think, where we'll enjoy mostly sunny skies before the clouds begin to move in. Thanks to high pressure that's off to the west of us, our winds out of the northwest for this afternoon will stay dry all day today. Cooler air will finally start to retreat, get on out of the way, especially as we head toward the weekend. And some of that warmer air will start to move into our forecast area. So that will feel mighty nice. Here it is, our forecast track model. You can follow along with you at the time right there at the top of the screen. It shows where we have the dry sky for today, looking pretty good, dry enough that fires could happen easily as well. So no burning today, folks. You're looking at by the time we get to Thursday, we'll start you off with mostly sunny skies. Now, with the winds calming down tonight and clear skies, temperatures will be starting off in the 40s and 30s once again. So it will be a cool start for us on Thursday, but we're going to rebound nicely. I think the mid 70s for highs under mostly sunny skies. Late is when we'll start to see those clouds begin to move in. When you wake up on Friday morning, there will be partly to mostly cloudy skies, and then a threat for an isolated sprinkle or two as we head toward the evening on Friday. A little better chance for that rain coming to us by Saturday. So let's enjoy the sunshine while we can. Got a 10 today, an 11 for tomorrow. My pick for the week for your Thursday with 75 for the high. Here comes those clouds on Friday. We'll have a 20% chance late for the rain going into Saturday. Then we're going to hold on to that 30% chance Sunday and even as we head into next week. But notice the temperatures near 80 for the high on Saturday. Sunday the same, 81 by Tuesday and 84 degrees for your high temperature by next Tuesday. So there you have it. Those 80s coming back to us next week.
This morning we are hearing from a mom whose teenage son is charged in a murder that she insists he did not commit.
Coco Dadao, the star of the documentary Kokomo City, was found shot along MLK Drive near the H.E. Holmes MARTA station.
According to a murder warrant in the case, surveillance video shows Coco at the Peaks at MLK apartment complex. APD released video showing the guy she met with before she was killed. He told detectives he met Coco at the entrance of the complex. Police say more video shows Coco leaving by herself and later shots are fired. Detectives say the shooter's clothing matches the hoodie 17-year-old Jamarcus Jernigan was wearing in surveillance video.
I'm gonna clear that up right now. Stop saying he turned himself in because he murdered somebody. No, he did not murder anybody. My son went down there to clear his name.
A witness tells detectives she saw Coco arguing with a man and starting to cross the street. Then she heard shots. When she looked up, she saw Coco in the road.
The Gwinnett County District Attorney is reinforcing her crackdown on drug prosecutions as police investigated uptick in overdose deaths. DA Patsy Austin Gadsden penned an open letter to the community recapping her first 28 months in office. She says up to April 23rd of this year, the county recorded 74 cases of fentanyl, opioid, and animal tranquilizer related deaths in the county.
This morning, dogs at the Fulton County shelter exposed to canine flu have taken a turn for the worse. It comes as the shelter is dealing with major overcrowding. They say right now there's no space to isolate the animals that are sick. Some dogs have already died. They're looking to get 150 dogs out of the shelters over the next couple of days, or some will have to be put down. More than 60 of the dogs need to be adopted from the Lifeline Midtown shelter. So right now there's no appointment needed. They're waiving the adoption fees, all thanks to an anonymous donor. New details this morning on a tax just approved by the governor. It will make getting movies, music, and books and other things on your phone more expensive. 11 Live's Ariana Maniz explains the impact.
Starting in January, you can expect to pay cents more for your favorite ebook, music, and video game downloads. Georgia will now add a 4% tax to digital purchases after Governor Kim signed the measure into law this week. For example, when you spend around $100 on ebooks, you'll pay an extra $6 or $7 more.
It's fair that they tax online books, too.
The new law stands to bring in a projected $172 million in extra tax revenue for the first year. But for bookstore owner Kimberly McNara, she says it won't change their bottom line or to the digital download market.
And we don't try to compete with prices online because we would have been out of business in '07 when ebooks really started.
Ariana Maniz reporting for us. The new state sales tax will not apply to everything you download. For an example, subscriptions and newspapers would not be included.
Thousands of unionized TV and movie writers have gone on strike demanding better pay, but they are also taking aim at other issues like the rise of artificial intelligence. Now here's Marissa Power with the preview of what she's working on for the Today Show.
We're not just talking about today's writers, but tomorrow's writers, future writers, that we're not going to have robots doing their jobs.
For more on the high stakes in Hollywood behind the strike, stick around for the Today Show because it could impact some of your favorite shows. Chesley.
All right, enjoy the sunshine for this afternoon. In fact, by noon, we'll be looking at temperatures in the 60s, right around 65 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Winds will pick up this afternoon into the teens. The gusts will be as high as about 20, 25 miles per hour, not as gusty as it was yesterday, but it'll be out there. 71 degrees will be the afternoon high temperature. By 6 o'clock, we'll drop down to about 70 degrees. Keep the shades handy. You're going to need those for the rest of the day. And we'll be looking at sunshine returning for tomorrow with temperatures getting warmer and lighter winds. We'll take that, right? More of the rain comes our way as we head into the weekend. In fact, Saturday, Sunday, a 30% chance for showers. Temperatures in the 80s even as we head into next week.
And we want to wish a long-time faithful fellow 11 Alive viewer, Miss Ellen Maxine Pritchard, a happy 100th birthday. Ellen has lived in Forsyth County for almost 20 years. She's planning a big old birthday bash and coming on May 13th. More than 150 people expected to come on out.
She deserves a big party.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100 is the new 80. Congratulations.
Sure. Spring chicken.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday and have a great day, everybody. Today's show's next. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.